Hello, boys and girls. We are going to read the story of Easter, and we're going to use my resurrection eggs here to tell the story. So today I have this blue egg, and this is the first day of our week of celebration of the fact that Jesus has died and risen to save us. For God loved us so much. So this little blue egg inside, we're going to find out. I'm going to read the verse and the story, and then we're going to open the egg up and find out what it is. It's a surprise every day. Jesus sent 2 disciples, and this is called Little Donkey, saying to them, "Go into the village in front of you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me, and if anyone says anything to you, you shall say, 'The Lord needs them,' and he will send them at once." The disciples went and did as Jesus had directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put on their cloaks, and he sat on them. Most of the crowd spread their cloaks on the road, and others cut branches from trees and spread them on the road. And that's why we call this day Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday is where the palms were waved and laid at Jesus' feet. In Jesus' day, most people walked everywhere. Sometimes kings would ride on donkeys or horses when they entered a city. The people would stop what they were doing and watch as the king rode by. And on the day that Jesus rode into their city, the people were thrilled to see him. They believed that he was their new king and had come to save them and fill their lives with joy. The people showed their happiness by spreading tree branches and coats on the road. This was also their way of showing honor to Jesus, like we might use a red carpet today. So let's find out what's in the blue egg. A donkey to tell the story of day 1. And I'm going to set him right there. We'll put our egg back in the egg carton. Okay. All right, we're going to read the second part of the story for today, and it's in a pink egg. The pink egg looks like this for day 2. We're going to read 2 days at a time. So the one of the 12, this is in Matthew 26. Then one of the 12, whose name was Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and said, "What will you give me if I deliver him over to you?" And they paid him 30 pieces of silver. And from that moment, he sought an opportunity to betray him. Who was he talking about that he was going to betray? Who was Judas going to betray and got paid for it? That's right. He's going to betray Jesus, his friend. Not everyone was happy to have Jesus as his king. Some people only pretended to be happy. On the inside, they really didn't want anything to do with him. One of those pretenders was a man named Judas Iscariot. And there's a picture of him. Some other men hated Jesus so much that they wanted to kill him, but they needed the help of someone who could get them close to Jesus. Because Judas Iscariot was a pretender, and because he was greedy for money, he told these men that he would help them capture Jesus if they would pay him 30 silver coins. There it is, the betrayal. Let's see what is in our pink egg for this day. The coins, perhaps, equaling 30 pieces of silver. We just have 3, but we'll lay them there next to the donkey. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.